Hello there, contrasting conditions as we head through this week. Now it's a dry and a warm start with temperatures still above the seasonal average for most. A lot of sunny spells around. But
there are calls for more solutions to deal with surface water across the capital to help reduce the impact of floods. It comes as scientists have warned that London is likely to see more incidents of flash flooding due to climate change. Experts believe sustainable urban drainage systems could help. They're designed to channel the flow of rainwater naturally.
Everything from green roofs, permeable paving, even things like water butts through to wetlands that are artificially constructed. So little pockets of semi-engineered green features.
We can never protect from every single rainfall event, but we can be far better prepared with the right kind of action.
We're going to see a big smile this morning, aren't we?
Always, but especially
big.
So today because Carol is at the Chelsea Flower Show. Morning, Carol.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. What a treat it is to be here this morning. It's chilly, I have to say, but it will warm up nicely later on. Now, we've come into one of the show gardens. This is the Water Aid Garden, designed by Tom Massey and Jay Ann. And if you take a look around, you can see just how beautiful it is. It celebrates our most precious resource, which of course is water. And the garden actually harnesses the power of rainwater. There are plants in here that can survive very wet and very dry conditions, so it shows that as our climate changes, a resilient and beautiful garden can flourish if we manage our water sustainably. Now, there'll be some water coming out of the sky today, but not a lot. The forecast for us all is one of some sunny spells, but also a few isolated showers. So it's looking very promising here today for the Chelsea Flower Show, I must say. John and Sal, it's just beautiful.
And it looks stunning. You're going to have a fabulous day, I know.
Looking forward to being back with Carol as the programme goes on. And Carol is at the Chelsea Flower Show this morning with the weather, which is one of her favourite weeks of the year, I know. Good morning.
Certainly is, John. Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. But do you know what? The forecast's gone wrong already. I told you it was going to be dry. Look at the rain. It's pouring buckets in this garden. If only I could make it stop. Oh, if only it was that easy. Now, this is the flood resilient garden. If I get out of the way, you can have a good look around it. Designed by Naomi Slade and Ed Bardsley, with 5 million homes in the UK at risk of flooding. This garden actually illustrates how outdoor spaces can be adapted to cope with heavy rainfall in an ever-changing climate. Did you know that 1 in 8 gardens has flooded in the UK in the last year? And this garden's been planted deliberately to show resilient plants. So if you have a boggy area in your garden, embrace your bogs, plant accordingly. There's lots of ways too that you can slow the flow of water and store it. So you can see the tanks here in the corner. They could be your water butts. These tanks actually hold 10 bathtubs full of water. Incredible, isn't it? Now, the weather forecast for the Chelsea Flower Show for this week is mixed. Today it's a chilly start, but it's going to warm up. There'll be some sunshine, highs up to 22. But as we go through the week, we could see 1 or 2 showers, possibly even some rain. Jury's out on that one on Wednesday. But then, as we go in towards the weekend, the bank holiday weekend, of course, is not looking too bad at all.
Carol, we love your magic trick with the rain. If only you could actually switch the rain off every single day.
Oh, I know. Wouldn't that be great, Sal? On and off when we needed it.
Carol can sort it.
She's get a great big remote control. Get rid of her. Right, see you later.
To where it's beautiful and sunny for now. Carol will be able to tell us if it's going to stay that way. Morning, Carol.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. It will for many of us, Sal. I'm at the RHS Chelsea Flower Show this morning. What a treat. Let me show you this garden behind me. This is the Octavia Hill Garden by Blue Diamond with the National Trust. Octavia Hill, of course, was one of the founder members of the National Trust. And it shows how you can create a beautiful biodiverse garden in an urban environment. Basically, it's a garden for people, nature and wildlife. It's full of shrubs, climbers and trees and perennials. And do you know, it took 3 weeks to build, but it will only take 3 days to dismantle. So Sal and John, it's looking very promising here today, and I can tell you it is stunning.
Oh, it looks beautiful, Carol. I'm very jealous.
We'll see you again a little bit later.
There's just time now for those final finishing touches, some pruning and some sweeping, as the show gets ready to welcome thousands of visitors. Charlotte Gallagher, BBC News.
And today is press day, and it is going to be busy. The royal family, of course, some of them coming down a bit later on this afternoon when the sun will be shining brightly with highs of 22 Celsius. Now, talking of the forecast for the Chelsea Flowers Show, well, today is going to be mostly dry. There's an outside chance of a shower, that is all. And as we go through the week, we could catch a shower on Tuesday, possibly some rain on Wednesday. Then we're back into the showery nature of the weather as we head on in towards the bank holiday weekend.
Carol, thank you very much. Enjoy your day.
Can't believe how many people are there at 10 to 8 in the morning. Yeah, it's busy.
I think it's to get the best photos, isn't it?
Of Carol.
Always. Actually, there is a queue, I think, behind the camera of people who just want pictures of Carol.
There always is, everywhere she goes. What colour are we going to wear tomorrow, then?
Let's leave it to happenstance.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you, Ben.
There is some kind of tie telepathy going on today on the programme.
Even Henry's got a purple tie.
Yes, all the boys are wearing purple ties.
Carol's taken her coat off.
Yeah, that means it's going to be a gorgeous day at the Chelsea Flower Show. Morning, Carol.
Good morning, both. Good morning to you too. You're absolutely right, Sal. It is going to be gorgeous here. And I've come now inside a lovely Roman courtyard garden. So if I get out of the way, you can have a look at it. It's Newton Somerset's Roman courtyard garden. It's inspired by the actual Roman villa on the site of the Newton Somerset, and also on the ancient gardens in Pompeii and Naples. Now you can see Rick just in the background there looking resplendent in his toga. He's one of the on-site archaeologists. And this is basically where the Romans would have relaxed. They lit braziers, creating a welcoming atmosphere. And in here there are 1,600 different plants, flowers and trees, including medicinal planting, which the Romans were very much into. And this garden is actually going to be opened by the Italian ambassador and his wife at 11 o'clock this morning. Now the sun is shining outside. The temperature has risen because it was cold this morning.
Speaking of rather beautiful, Carol is at the Chelsea Flower Show with the weather and all of those things looking gorgeous.
Looking gorgeous.
Get out of the way because
we can hear her as well.
RHS, no adults allowed garden.
I think we're just having a little bit of a mad 5 minutes, aren't we?
What? No difference there.
Carol is out in the sunshine, and I think she can hear us. We're going to have another try with Carol. Morning, Carol. Let's see if we've got you.
Oh, dear.
No.
We're doing the weather this morning through the art of mime. It's going to be like rainbow.
Go on, John. What else is it going to be?
Wind, do the whole lot. Yeah, we'll do the whole programme like that tomorrow. Lots more still to come here on Breakfast before 9:30.